songs as any other band. They're just shorter.
Yeah.
We're playing 9 or 10 songs.
Yeah. You can only be aggressive for so long, you know?
We've puked, we've physically hurt ourselves, we've bled, we've spit, we've been gross. Like, you physically, like, hurt yourself. You know, once it gets to that point, you'll hit a wall where you can't get better, you can't get more intense, and if you play more than that, you get worse. It decreases in intensity. So we figured out that 9 or 10 songs is where we hit that point where, like, if we can't play any harder because if we do, we'll die, and we're just getting tired at that point. We stop before we start to suck.
Yeah, and I feel like being super aggressive and loud and playing 10 songs, we can create a vibe in such a short amount of time and then just be done.
Who wants to see a band that's as...
Who wants to see a band suck long?
For 2 hours, yeah, you only want to see us suck for 25 minutes.
That sucked,
I'm
but
sure
that
that's what we do, even to a hustle. I mean, people say all the time, and I think they're right, and I think it's cool that people think this, that we're like exponentially different live than we are on record, and that it's people that hate us are like, well, at least you go see them live, and that's cool. But that's like a 20-minute event. You don't need to see a super violent, noisy band for more than that amount of time. Hell, if you're bad, if you do bad things in your life, Hell is a never-ending noise show of like white dudes with chains. Like Hell is like a pretentious noise show of all men like noise acts.
And it's super sweaty.
And it's hot.
Yeah.
And the guys
it's
are like
steamy. Everyone's shirtless.
Everyone's wearing a swan shirt and then they take it off.
and they have another swan shirt on.
That's Hell. If you swear at your mother, Hell is that show. So we want to not do that because we want to keep.
Even though I love swans,
yeah,
I would be there trying to take off my swan shirt, and I'd be like.
They were just here. Like I photographed them 2 days ago.
They're really cool.
Yeah, bummed we missed them.
I was at Basilica, and I love Thor. I love Thor Harris. Like I can hang out with Thor for every day for the rest of my life and be perfectly happy. But I was at Hudson Basilica this year performing, and Swans played for 3 hours.
But that's like an experience, you know? It's like
that's the point.
Yeah, we're not an experience.
We're not an experience.
Hey man,
we're just a thing.
The Ramones can do 30 songs in an hour.
Yeah, we're a sideshow.
Swans is an experience like an ashram is an experience. We're an experience like a shitty Tinder date is an experience. So like.
And it's like you don't know like
after
really
20
who's
minutes,
gonna make the first move.
You're like.
Totally are a shitty.
We are a shitty Tinder date.
Swipe left. To the left.
That's the swans at last.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you just want them to pay for your dinner and then walk.
And then at the end of our set, you realize that we didn't pay for dinner, and it's just like.
How'd that happen again? It's a long con.